guys, so I have another video to bring to you guys to kind of round out the products that I use on a daily basis. Hopefully you saw my last video, which was my current like everyday skincare products plus a little bit of like randomness, and I hope that you enjoyed that video. And when I was thinking about filming that, I thought, well, why not show you guys kind of the makeup that I'm going to on a daily basis. I have, obviously, as most of us do, I have a ton of different options that I can go to, but I feel like I have sort of this like everyday look that I reach for when I just want something simple without putting a ton of thought into it, and I can reach for it in the middle of the work week when I just don't have a lot of time in the morning, or I can go to it on the weekends when I just feel like I want a little bit of something natural. It is exactly the look that I'm wearing today, so if you guys are wondering, you'll kind of see everything through the steps. I'm even going to show you the brushes that I use. I debated on whether or not to get that in depth, but I figured some of these you kind of have to talk about the brush that you're using along with the product. So I don't know if I showed this at the very beginning. I'm using this little travel bag right now from Philosophy. This was like a free gift with purchase that I got at Ulta at some point a few months ago. But it really does hold like all of my everyday makeup really well. I love that I can keep it on my my countertop in my bathroom, and it all stays pretty like contained. Now my brushes are always in a jar, but I do have them just laying down in here for the purpose of this video. So I'm going to go through everything just sort of step by step and show you just my no muss, no fuss, like everyday beauty products. Not really beauty, makeup products, which is beauty, but you know what I'm saying. So I'm going to start with my favorite new find. I don't know why I held out on buying this for so long, but now that I have, I'm so obsessed with it. It is the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Plus cream. I love this right now. I swear I fought the urge to buy it for like 6 months, and then finally broke down and caved and said, you know what, I know I don't need it, but I do think that I will use it a ton. It has 50 plus SPF in it. I don't really know what the plus is, but say SPF 50 in it, so it is great for summertime. And I got it in the shade Light. There is a shade lighter called Fair, but this one is a good match for me in the summertime when I feel like I'm self-tanning a little bit. I did buy the IT Cosmetics brush to use with it, and I'm telling you, the two of these together are just glorious. I absolutely love it. The brush is so soft. What I do with it, and there are a lot of other videos out there by, you know, YouTube beauty gurus who really go more into depth with like tutorials and stuff on this product. But I pump a little bit of it on the back of my hand, and then I take my finger and kind of just dot it all over my face, and then come back and buff it in with this brush. It's amazing. I could talk about it for an hour. It's really, really awesome if you guys are looking for a new product. So after doing that, I reach for concealer. I love and keep going back to the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. This is in the shade Fair. I just love this concealer. I love the sponge tip applicator. It does crease slightly on me the first like 10 minutes that I have it on, but by then I'm still doing my makeup, so I can normally just come back and kind of like rub it in a little bit. It only creases on me like right there in like the crepey part of my inner under eye, but I love it. I just use my fingers to just like dot that in. And then for a brightener, I'm using this Bobbi Brown Tinted Eye Brightener. I'm not even sure that I hauled this, so this might be the first time you guys are seeing this. This is in the shade Light Bisque 2. It has a little doe foot applicator, and it is the prettiest, like, has a little bit of a salmony pink undertone to it, but I'd place 4 dots just underneath of my eye, and then I come in with the Sigma Precision Tapered P86 brush, which is this one right here, and just really get in there and press it into my under eye from my inner corner all the way out to the outer corner, and then I kind of pull it down a little bit even into that triangle part. And I love this in combination with the concealer by Maybelline, just to really brighten up my under eye and make me look completely awake, because I need that some mornings. So then after that, I apply my eye primer. And right now I'm using this Soap and Glory It's About Prime eyeshadow under base. I picked this up in London. I don't think we can get it in the States because I don't think Sephora carries this in their Soap and Glory line. But it is a fabulous under eye, or no, not under eye, eyeshadow primer. It goes on with a doe foot applicator. It is kind of like white in color, so it tones down any redness you have in your eyelid. But I love it. I've been so pleasantly surprised by this product. Kind of picky when it comes to eyeshadow primers, and because in the UK that's kind of considered like a drugstore beauty product, Soap and Glory line, I wasn't sure if it was going to be great, but it really is great. Okay, so after that, I line my inner rim of my lower lash line with the Smashbox Always Sharp Waterproof Kohl Eyeliner in Bare. This just kind of takes out any redness that I have in my my inner rim, lower lash line, because I do suffer a little bit from like red eyes. So I love that. So that I feel like that completely sets the base, the tone for my makeup, and then I build up from there. So for my bronzer, I am using this Sephora Los Cabos. I have hit pan on that. It is a really great bronzer. My favorite is still the Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer from Too Faced, but this Los Cabos has been great. Oh, you know what? I forgot the brush for this, but I am using my Chanel No. 2 angled brush that I picked up in Paris while I was there on vacation, and I love the two of them together. This is a great color for me. If you're fair, you know, you have to kind of be careful with what tones you go for in your bronzer, but I feel like this is a really good one for me, just really natural. For blush, I am still obsessed with the Chanel powder blush in Rose Bronze. I feel like this, I've been going to this for the past probably 5 months, like my everyday blush color. I love it. It has a really pretty shimmer to it. It has that nice Chanel like rose scent to it. I don't know, it's just, it's my favorite. I have other blushes in my collection, but this is the one that I want to use like almost every day. So not a lot of variety there, but I use that with my Sigma Large Angled Contour Brush, the F40. That's my blush brush every day. For a highlighter, I love the Laura Mercier Candlelight. This is the most gorgeous highlighter. Excuse me. And I use it with the Sephora Pro Precision Powder Brush number 59. This brush is glorious. If you don't have it yet, go out and buy it. It is amazing. I think it would be wonderful for blush, but it is the perfect highlighter brush. I just dip a little bit in there, tap it off, and then apply it along my cheekbones. And I even come in like under my eyes and pat it. Once most of the product is off, I'll take just whatever's left and kind of pat it like under my eyes and then like down my nose. Laura Mercier is just, she's beautiful. When I say that, I mean this product in general. Laura Mercier is probably beautiful too, but you know what I'm saying. I just love that highlighter, and I love this brush too. So that is my everyday go-to. I do like the Doll 10 little cream highlighter that we got in our New Beauty test tube. I use that. That's a cream highlighter that I do go to sometimes too, because I love that product as well, but I don't have it in here. As far as, let's see, eyeshadow goes, I'm keeping this really, really simple. Like I told you, these are the products that I reach for when I don't want to put a lot of thought into anything. Obviously have tons of palettes and tons of color options, but when it comes down to it, I'm using this the most. It's the Bare Minerals Duo in the Enlightenment, and these are just great everyday, whoa, there goes the brush. These are just great everyday colors. This kind of lighter taupe color here I use all over the lid, and then this warm matte brown I use in the crease. And then I do top a little bit, I like to top something shimmery on top of these because these are so matte. So, you know, a girl always has to have a little bit of shimmer. So I have a few options that I go for on the regular. These pretties. I think none of you will be surprised to know that Chimere by Christian Dior is one of my most reached for. This is the, these are the Fusion Mono, yeah, Fusion Mono Longwear eyeshadows. Jamie and I are obsessed with these. They're amazing. Chimere has taken quite a beating from me, but I love her. This is like, I don't know, the perfect rose gold. But I did buy, and you guys will probably wonder why I bought this, because they are similar. This is the Chanel Emerveille. I think I did haul this, so you might remember seeing it. This one has not been beat up quite as much, but I do love this. So these are them side by side. Can you tell how similar they are? Yeah, I really probably didn't need to buy this, but I couldn't help myself. Like, I'm worried that Chimere is gonna be done all of a sudden and I'm not gonna have one to go to. This is gonna last me a while. But yeah, I love the Chanel. So I reach for either one of those or this Chanel, and by the way, these are the Illusion des Ombres, and Convoitise, and it's a very pretty pale gold, almost a yellow gold, not a very like rich gold, but again, if you just want like a little bit of sparkle, I like to just take my finger in them and just press them into like the middle of my eyelid, just to top off my makeup, my eye makeup, with a little something shimmery. So I keep the 3 of these in here because just depending on my mood, depends on which one I go to. For eyeliner, I have a couple of different options too. I feel like I use this Mally eyeshadow stick in Saddle Shimmer almost every day as my lower lash eyeliner, or what's that called? Yeah, my lower eyeliner. That still doesn't sound right. You know what I'm saying. These sticks are fabulous for applying under your lower lashes because they are so thick and creamy that I feel like you don't really have to work to smudge them out, and they're no joke. Like, once you apply these, they don't move. They really do stick. Sometimes instead of this, I will reach for my Laura Mercier Caviar Eye Pencil in Amethyst. I think that that's a really gorgeous one too. But the Mally Saddle Shimmer has been my most reached for. And then, oh, and you know what? I'm sorry. I didn't show, let me go back to this before I forget them. I didn't show the brushes that I use every day for my eyeshadow. For my all over lid color, I use this Sigma Large Shader. It's the E30, no, E60, just to pat on my color all over my lids. And then to focus in the crease, I am loving the Sephora Pro Tapered Crease brush number 19. And this is another brush that if you guys don't have, you have to go out and get it. It is the most amazing crease brush. For my upper lash eyeliner, I reach for one of the 2 of these. I am using the NARS Larger Than Life eyeliner in, what's the name of it? Via de Martelli. I like this, but I'm coming back to it because I've already finished one of my Smashbox Always Sharp liners in Sumatra, and I already had this NARS one, so I'm coming back to it to try and finish it. But I do love these Smashbox Always Sharp liners. If you guys haven't tried this is another product that I feel like it's kind of become one of my favorites. I want to buy them in more shades. I just picked up this one in Penny Lane, which is a little bit of like a lighter bronze brown, and I love this one as well. So those are the 2 colors that I go to on my upper lash line the most. For mascara, right now I am using the MAC Studio Sculpt Lash, which I don't think you guys have seen because I didn't haul this. I don't think I did. Maybe I did. Can't remember. But it has the tiny little brush on the top, and that's it. You just get the bristles on one side. And I use this for my lower what are they called? Lower lashes. I use this on there because I don't love using it on my upper lashes. It does make your upper lashes look really like spidery, and I like for my lashes to look more full. I would go to this if I were just putting on mascara because I'm running to the gym or something, but for my everyday mascara, I just really like using this on my lower lashes. For my upper lashes, I am loving this Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. At first, this was underwhelming to me. I didn't like how wet it was, but I do feel like it is drying out quite a bit now. The wand is no joke. You do have to be careful. I feel like it took me a little while too to get the hang of this wand because the bristles are so big. I was kind of being messy with it at first, but I feel like I've gotten the hang of it now. And it is, talk about volume and length. This is a really, really good mascara. It's getting up there with, you know, the Benefit They're Real, which is probably my favorite mascara. So then the last thing that I do are my brows. I don't know why I go in that order, but I do. And right now I'm using the Anastasia. This is the Tinted Brow Gel and Caramel. Does it say? Yeah, Tinted Brow Gel and Caramel. I first use a little spoolie brush like this to just comb through my brows, and then I go over them with this and kind of brush it out again with the little spoolie. So that's quick and easy, simple what I do for my brows. For lips, I don't normally really put on anything but a lip balm, because every day when I leave for work, I'm going to be drinking coffee and stuff on my way in, so I don't really apply my lips. I just will put on a balm. And for my balm that I'm using a lot right now, it's the Clarins Moisture Replenishing Lip Balm. This was a sample that one of the Clarins sales associates gave me in Paris, so I'm hoping this is something that I can get here in the US. Some Clarins products aren't available here, they're only available over there. But this is a really, really good lip balm. And even if you don't want to apply a color to your lips, I feel like this is a great balm that just really enhances the natural color of your lips and gives you like a really pretty shine. But if I am going to put something on my lips while I'm doing my makeup, right now I'm reaching for this Bella Pierre Cosmetics lip gloss that came in our glossy box. And it's in the shade... what is this? Vanilla Pink. It's what I'm wearing today. It's very, very simple. It's just an easy go-to, really pretty pink. And it has like a really nice texture to it because it's not in the least bit sticky, which I love. A lot of times, like I said, even if it's the weekend or something and I'm leaving the house to go out to do things, I have a bottle of water with me, and I don't like to have a whole lot of products on my mouth if I'm going to be drinking, but this is one that doesn't bother me because it sinks in really easily, but does give your lips a little bit of color. So, deep breath. That is everything. Like I said, I have a ton of other things that I'll say, oh, today I want to do a smartier eye. No, a smokier eye. So I will go to a palette. You guys know that we got the IT Cosmetics Naturally Pretty palette. Both of us did recently, and we've been loving that. So I feel like I reach for that quite a bit. And yeah, I have a Bare Minerals palette that's called the Power Neutrals. I think that's what it's called. That I also reach for every once in a while. It just depends, but this is the look that I go for, like I said, every day when I just really am not putting a ton of thought into it or going for like a specific look. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. That covers pretty much between my skincare video that I just recently did and now my current makeup video. The products that I feel like you have a pretty good idea are my favorites as well, because obviously I wouldn't be reaching for them daily if they weren't loves. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below, and we will see you in another video soon. Have a great one. Bye.